Hey guys, how y'all doing? I'm here to give you guys a recap of the new episode of Boku no Hero Academia, or you can call it My Hero Academia on episode 10. Now, this episode right here was pretty nice, not too bad. They actually adapted chapters 14 to 15. So sorry for almost mentioning the wrong chapter numbers. Anyways, I look forward to next week's episode. They actually did a nice job adapting chapters 14 to 15. So if anything else, let's just get this started. Okay, at the beginning of the episode, we have that the villains arrive right on time, and the person who has a bunch of hands around his body, especially on his face, might be the leader. Well, those of you who read the manga should know by now. But we have that Aizawa says he'll take care of the guy and ask Kaminari to contact the school with his quirk. But on the other hand, they go, are you really gonna fight right now? And we have that Aizawa gives out a simple hint to everybody right now. Like, a hero always has more than one trick up his sleeve. And therefore, Aizawa comes in and fights, and boom, bang, bada bam, dude. He was kicking major butt right there. They actually did a nice job adapting that scene, And we have that the guy with the bunch of hands says, So, we don't really know which quirk he's erasing right now, so guess we're gonna have to find out later. But we have that everyone was about to evacuate, except one person does not allow them to go. And apparently, he sees this is the opportunity to take down the symbol of peace, His role right now is trying to cause some trouble. But we have that Bakugo and this other guy are like trying to cause some major trouble, but that did not happen. We have that his job is to scatter them all and torture them. But apparently, we have that Ida managed to get a couple of students away, except as for the others, Midoriya ends up going into a water zone with Tsuyu-chan and Mineta, and they are pretty much in trouble. We have that Tsuyu-chan's quirk is to be a frog, which is being a frog, and we have that that they have to find a way how to do what they have to do, and for the time being, things are kind of getting a little into a bad situation for every student right now, especially when they are scattered and they're trying to find a way how to fight. And right now, we see that that we have a couple of our friends, Bakugo and this other guy, along with the ice guy, with Mamo-chan, Momo-chan, I mean. I forgot to mention that. And everyone else are pretty much scattered at certain locations right now, Especially one guy who has the power of ice. He goes like, are you guys getting your butts handed to one kid? Get yourselves together right now. And for the time being, it looks like Midoriya says, we gotta stand up and fight, which is pretty obvious. There's no way you're not gonna sit back and relax. And of course, we have there's a meeting between the principal, which is a mouse apparently, and All Might about doing teacher work along with some other things. You gotta train the symbol of peace and everyone else. We have that Ida is given a mission or to go contact the school right away right now, because right now they are counting on him to they are counting on Ida as the class representative to go save the others. Use your quirk to save others, And we have that number 13 battles with this other guy who looks who apparently is all out shady or foggy, And we have right now that they're trying to plan out what's their strengths right now. Of course, we have that Midoriya says that these guys don't know what our quirks are right now. So for the time being, we got to know that Tsuyu-chan's quirk is she could leap very high, lash people with her tongues or something, and inflate my stomach and get rid of some poisonous stuff, And of course, Midoriya says his powers superhuman strength, but right now, I gotta be right now. It won't be much right now, you know, because he will be out of concussion. Mineta's power is like something involved like being super sticky. Every time he pulls something out of his head, like it could stick for the entire day. But the only thing is that every time he plucks out too much, he's gonna start to bleed. However, Midoriya and Suyu-chan just says nothing. He goes like, "What the heck? Are you serious? My quirk is not suited," and so forth. And we have to it that freaking like Mineta's being hecka annoying by throwing his quirks to them. And he goes like, "What the heck's wrong with you, dude?" And he ends up saying like, "Yo, let me at least touch Yayoi's boobs or something before I die." I'm like, "Yo, this is not the time to be wondering about." Speaking of which, I'm not gonna get into anything right now because I remember reading the manga and hell. Anyways, we have to it that Midoriya has a plan right now, and he ends up using his quirk, like using his fingers right now to like to make the damage work, you know. And he ends up doing a Delaware smash in the water, and therefore Suyu-chan ends up grabbing Midoriya and the other people to like jump really high and get out of there, you know? As for Mineta, he ends up using his quirk and he sticks all the villains in the water together. And therefore, they manage to defeat the villains and get out of there right on time. That's right, Midoriya. Good job, man. Talk about some nice episode. Looking forward to the next one. Hopefully they don't disappoint, which they never did so far. So, if anything else, I'm pretty excited. So until then, I'll see you guys in my next video. So, I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Bye-bye. Toot-toot-toot.